How's it going, everyone? No, wait, turn off the music there. So, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to another night of Cold Steel 3. We made progress to the prologue last time, and now we're going to be doing Chapter 1, which is going to be a very slow introductory burn, but that's par for the course for the series. We'll just take our sweet time, go through the NPCs, get reintroduced to things, and all that good stuff. And hopefully I could hold out because I had a busy, exhausting day, and I don't know how I'm going to be reacting reading lots of text for hours straight. So we'll see. Let us begin. I should probably look into if there's even a Cold Steel 3 theme or anything. That would be nice. English, that is. Probably not going to really expect much people around because a lot of people I know that are streaming this game at the same time. And they're playing it themselves, so they probably don't want to get spoiled. But such is life. And also, I was checking out something. I'll explain to the moment. So, I was double checking on the turbo mode that I accidentally stumbled upon yesterday. You activate it by, pressing through the left side of the touchpad on the PS4 controller. I checked it out in the Japanese version, which again, I have, you see, I was testing it. It's not there at all. I pressed the same button. It's a feature for the localized version, not the original Japanese version. So anyways, let us begin the next chapter. And hold on. Oops. Had a high speed. But anyways, April 15. And here are our new students. And some of the townsfolk we're going to be meeting. I forgot to set back the desktop audio after the song played. So we didn't catch most of it, but nothing big. Just was saying, here are the students we're going to be talking to, and here is some of the, the town NPCs we're probably going to interact with. And I just have dinner right now, so I'm going to be muting a lot eating french fries. I am hungry.
Ha! Cha! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Here's Yuno over here looking good for the day.
Okay, all set. We said we'd walk to school together, and she just up and leaves while I'm still asleep.
Hey, Mishi doll.
Dad, Mom, Ken, and Nana.
I see that, Mishi. Hey, Crimson, how's it going? You're gonna be playing as well?
Wish me luck. I'm gonna give it my all.
I'm not really expecting much people tonight, if at all. So thank you for the hello.
I won't lose to any of these Imperials.
Well, as you can see, I just started Chapter 1. So, it's progressing.
Ha! Yeah! Strike!
And I'm gonna randomly pause while munching on french fries. Yep, Suna, that's a good nickname.
Not bad. I simply need more experience. Despite all the battles we went through yesterday, he was never short of breath.
Well, he's got 2 games of experience.
One blade school.
Okay, sorry. Well, Reen's got 2 games worth of experience under his belt.
It's impressive to be sure, but nothing compared to what Father Mueller and Uncle Zex can do. I suppose the Ashen Chevalier simply relies on the power of his divine knight.
No respect for his teacher.
Oh.
Oh.
Good morning.
History repeats itself.
Good morning, Yuna. I take it you're headed out as well?
Yeah. Are you all done with your training? It's pretty impressive how you do all that every single day.
Well, it's something I've been doing from a very young age, so it's just part of my morning routine.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry about before.
History repeats itself. And just for the fun of it, I was looking at the dates when Reen and Elisa apologized to each other. You know, the incident happened at March 31st in Cold Steel 1, and they apologized on April 24th, so that's 24 days. You know, the incident with Kurt and Yuna happened on April 1st, and they apologized on April 15th, so that's 14 days. Yep, they apologized much faster than Elisa did. And it wasn't halfway through a chapter. We just got it over it right from the beginning.
Huh?
You know, when I slapped you.
Well, at least Yuna's apologizing. Well, it's still shorter than Reen and Elisa.
I know it wasn't your fault, and I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It was childish of me.
Ah, that. I'd like to apologize too.
Okay, now he apologizes. Well, yeah, technically it was yesterday, even though it was 2 weeks ago. In-game. But for us, it was just Monday.
But have you been wanting to say that for the past 2 weeks? Considering how much you dislike Erebonians, it's very thoughtful of you.
Don't ruin it.
I don't dislike the people here. Yeah, I've got my problems with the country, but this is between people. When I mess up, I make sure I apologize.
Yep. Still faster than Reen and Lisa apologizing, and less in-game time.
Especially considering what I said about your swords. I mean, you practice every day, and...
Ah, right.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't think it was anything odd to me, or I wasn't being too mindful of it.
And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Don't worry about that. Besides, like I said, my training is just part of my morning routine. Out of curiosity, is everyone from Crossbell like you?
Huh? Like me how?
Oh, I don't mean to offend. Very straightforward and good-hearted. Probably the type to be easily tricked.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be some little more oddities here and there, but we'll see. As long as I enjoy the game overall, or it's nothing too jarring, then it should be fine. Yep, Probably the type to be easily tricked.
Hey, wanna run that by me again?
Like I said, I don't mean to offend.
Anyways.
I'm glad to have a classmate like you whom I can trust. Though I don't know if I can trust your skills just yet.
You're ruining it, Kurt.
You're a real piece of work. Well, let's start over. Glad to be your classmate, Kurt.
Hello, you two. Good morning.
And friendship.
Altina? I thought you left for school already.
I received a routine status call early this morning. I didn't want to wake you, so I took it in the study room.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the DLC costumes just yet. I rarely like to mess with costumes on the first playthrough.
If I disturbed you as I was leaving, I apologize.
Like, I would joke around and stuff, but I'm just mostly taking things at face value, and if I get sappy, this message will come out when needed. I could be a real sap.
No, I was out like a light.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, what do you mean, routine status call?
Sorry, that is confidential.
Well, in any event, it's nearly time to head to class. We're all in the same class anyway, so why don't we walk together?
I do not mind, but I believe the correct term for my presence would be a third wheel.
Altina wants to ship them.
Judging by what I've seen, your relationship has progressed.
Yep. Yeah, I'm liking Altina as well. Gotta dig the snark.
Our relationship? What? No, that's not what's going on.
She certainly words things in a distinct way.
And also, how many hours and how long did it take for all of Class 7 to walk together to school? Months. And this probably just took them 2 weeks at least. Maybe even earlier.
Leaves is such a nice place. I can't get enough of this homey atmosphere.
Yep.
It's so peaceful and laid back. And it's got some great shops.
And is it just me or there's some jiggle physics? Not that, I know of such things. Moving on.
Agreed. It's a good halfway point between rural and urban. We're just the right distance away from Heimdall.
The previous owners of this land were a noble family.
This is important.
After they lost ownership of it, the government attempted to convert it into a resort. However, that plan fell through.
Yeah. Not that I'm complaining, I just feel like, making commentary.
It's said the half-finished buildings from that were used to create the campus.
Well, you sure do know a lot.
I suppose that explains why the branch campus is so large.
All that aside, I didn't think the Empire's military academies would be this tough. I get combat training and practical exams, but math, history, even art?
Yeah, I'm not sure if about, Mishyland, but maybe some kind of attraction. I actually did not know that, or I knew the first part, but not the whole resort thing.
Isn't this workload way beyond what you'd have at a regular high school?
Well, here in Erebonia, the pen and the sword are both held in high regard. Especially at Thor's. It's a prestigious, traditional school founded by our most notable emperor. That legacy won't change simply because this is a branch campus.
However, it seems the main campus has changed significantly this year.
Ah, yes.
Huh? I don't get what you guys are talking about, but looks like we're gonna have to give it 110% here. Let's kick all the other classes' butts.
Well, if you say so. However, most of our lessons are held with the other two classes anyway.
Homeroom is the only one we have without them.
Oh, right. I guess it makes sense given the small number of students, but that means Class 7.
Well, well. If it ain't the chosen ones strutting off to class together.
Hi there.
You're...
I think he's in class 8.
Good morning. Is there something we can help you with?
Nope, not a thing.
I'm liking his voice as well.
Just wanted to get a little peek at the class taught by the hero of Erebonia.
Everyone's a snarky or have a snark in them. Sarkash, Sartina, Cert, Snark.
Class 7, huh? I'm sure the view is just great from up on that pedestal of yours.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're being treated the same as any other students.
And they got the harder end work end.
Yeah, it's not like things are going to be different for us just because our instructor's famous.
Oh yeah? Then why'd they go out of their way to make such a small class? A little kid who's clearly too young to be here. Some rich pretty boy with fancy hair. Oh, and a loud, unruly foreigner from some sob-story country. Oops, my bad. Not a foreigner anymore, huh?
Ouch.
All right, we understand. You're a tough guy. But that's quite enough. If you have more to say, I'd be happy to talk with you further after school.
Well, at least we could say a part of Erebonia. Proud part is debatable. And yeah, Ash, blonde-haired kid is a piece of work.
Not bad. You've got more spine than I gave you credit for. But the one I've got business with is...
I'm so happy to see everyone getting along.
And then there's her. With hearts and everything.
Oh,
She's from Class 9, Military Finance.
The mysterious green-haired girl.
Good morning to you all. The weather is just splendid, isn't it? But if you spend too much time out here chatting, the bell will ring before you know it.
True.
you all done messing with us?
Me? I'm not here to mess with you. Well then, see you around.
I'm sure he was here to mess with you guys.
I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you again for the classes we have together.
It looks like the readings are a little bit low. Can you hear the music okay, guys? The voice acting is a-okay, just... It's hard to tell about the background music. Okay.
What's that blonde guy's problem?
I feel like the exclamation mark doesn't match with the tone of the voice.
I can't believe they let some punk like him into a military academy.
That's a little better.
He obviously had some issue with those of us in Class 7. No, not us exactly, but...
Oh, shoot!
We better hurry, or we'll be late to homeroom.
You're right. Let's get moving.
Whew. Hard to believe it's been 2 weeks already.
It warms my heart to see all the students trying their best.
Green was probably doing this on the side.
The classwork here is much more difficult than at the main campus, so I'm sure it's tough on them.
Yeah. Then on top of that, training exercises were added onto their curriculum. We didn't have anything like that at the main campus.
Well, they're being more of a military institution instead of an anime high school with a military dressing.
Thor's branch campus. I think I'm starting to understand what the government's trying to do here.
I feel like you've said that like 3 to 4 times so far.
Oh, but I don't think that's the only reason for this place. In keeping with Thor's tradition, we'll also have those days to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a relief for them. I'll tell my students about them after school, alongside the club announcement.
Got it. Thanks for taking care of that. Well then, Instructor Reen, let's give it our all today.
Likewise, Instructor Toa.
Chapter 1 Reunion. Yep, I've played all the Trails games up until Cold Steel 3, and I've seen the Japanese
This is the formula.
playthroughs of 3 and 4, so I'm aware of the key events, not every detail, and not, obviously not the NPC chatters. But I'm not gonna spoil things. Don't worry about that. And I'll try to make it that others don't spoil it either for anyone that's lurking or watching or people I drag into this.
You will need it when calculating trajectory. Make sure you commit it to memory.
Math. I'm not a math guy. Oh yeah. Good fan service there with Agatha and Tita being back.
This is known as Gross Domestic Product, or GDP for short. By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia rose 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
And there's our boy Randy.
Today's task is walking. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you, it won't be.
Yep, I've played through the Crossbell games. I've streamed Aono Kiseki last year. My quality is very rough of it, and there's no records of it. And I've played myself by myself the Zero no Kiseki game. If I ever replay it though, I'll just wait after the Geofront patch.
We'll be marching, so I need to see perfect posture and formation while armed. Even combat tactics got worn out by this.
There were fan translations, and I was playing them through PSP emulator. Most people I know were playing the PC version with the full voice mod and the translation patch. Yeah, so I was doing it via PSP emulation and fan patch. So I know all about Randolph and how much of a best boy he is. Probably one of my favorite male characters in Trails / Kiseki. Alongside our glorious Olivier / Oliver. And there's our boy Reen, teaching some history.
The War of the Lions.
And he's Clark Kenting.
Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era.
And he knows all about the War of the Lions stuff. He was even part of the second one. Yeah, so just PM the links. Just to play it safe.
Today, we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war that caused it to develop the way it did.
And in canon, he knows the true details of it because he read the Black Records and met with a certain Dominion. So he's got the insider knowledge. Scribble.
The way he explains it, it's actually pretty easy to understand.
And Yuna's frustrated about him doing a good job.
An interesting perspective.
What's this about Divine Knights, says Kurt.
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot.
Yeah, she would be learning the most because she's a foreigner. Yeah, she's like, whatever, boy.
He's so dashing.
And, you say here, / green-haired girl is thinking 18+ content. Thomas must not know of this. Now back to no voice acting. And by the way, Crimson, I mentioned it earlier, I double checked. The Japanese version does not have turbo. That's something in the North American version, and I assume the European version. This is not a Japanese version at all, the high-speed mode. Yep, I tested it out myself. I pressed the buttons, the same things, doesn't work. That's an addition for the localization. Green's like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing work at you soon. Yeah, I would encourage Trail Stir to be bought on Steam. Zero and Owl is a different story. Energy consumption greater than expected. Ah yes, the free days. Yeah, I'm liking Gutsini's dialogue. And pardon me, I'm just kind of munching on fries here and there. Oh boy, working directly under Aurelia. That might be fun times for some. Well, things changed, I guess, and technically, Reen was a part of the Studio Council and everything but name only. AKA being their eternal gopher boy. And like I said last night, Aurelia's new look has that vibe of step on me, queen. Yeah, you'll be needing to lift your spirits, alright. Okay, so Altine is the class president.
Stand. Bow.
I wonder who's vice president. Probably Kurt. No surprise it wasn't Yuna. Indeed, Crimson. The conspiracy rises. You'll see, guys. You'll see. Oh, no. Please stay. I like you, Randy. Randy's such a cool guy. Well, considering what that Reen was trying to beat up Lloyd and all, it's a little awkward. Yep, there it is. I feel with Reen's nature, and his helpful characteristic, him being a teacher fits him very, very well. Good use of his personality. Okay, we know about this stuff. Okay, I know this stuff. Okay, so that's how the mappings look like. And map of Erebonia. Hey, look at this. We got the full map of the country now. It took 3 games, but here's everything. And it's always kind of funny to me how, Trista's right here, just close to Heimdallr. And right on the opposite side is Leaves. And they're both so close to the capital too. Just like, I don't know, just something about it is sort of amusing to me or funny. It's like, here's this little campus right nearby here, and there's another right near there. So we've, explored through, the whole eastern Erebonia last 2 games. And then looky here, Crossbell City is part of the map. I'm sure Yuna really likes that. Nishalam, the gates, X Camp, which must be a new thing set up. Calvert is over here. Liberal is down here. And this is some of the things that we're looking forward to on the western side. Here's Duke Cayenne's territory. And hey, class Group B was in this island one time during the North studies. That was back in June. And Northumbria here, which is now part of Erebonia. Here's Jirai on the northwest corner. Got some other places here. Can't zoom in further, so it's a little small on my end. Alstair. A few other towns. We got this big forest over here. Hamel, if you remember that town from Sky first chapter and second chapter, well, mostly second chapter, it's around South Erebonia, so it should be somewhere around here, but it's no longer on the map. And that's mostly it. Oh, that's Hiram's territory right here. Patrick's home. And here's the home of Douchebag. Lots of character note entries. So it begins. We're gonna just take things nice and slow and just talk to who I feel like talking to. Let's save. I'm gonna check some messages quickly. Pretty good song too. Just saying. Just looking at stuff. Yeah, what's the summary thing? Okay, some story summary here. That's a thing. Okay, down on down pad. I don't know how to properly pronounce it actually. It's like the down button on the D-pad. The down arrow, I guess. She's a good woman. He's no nonsense. Yeah, she's hyper competitive. Okay, so these are the new books area. Hey there, Tatiana. Oh, she's voiced. Nice. So she's probably going to be literature club. Green is such a cool teacher. And he's not going to lecture on and on and on like Thomas. Unless that's what you prefer. Hero Chronicle. I saw on Reddit, you know, there was one text error that hopefully they'll fix sooner or later. Hey, remember propaganda from the Civil War? Good times. Okay, that's the companies. We all know about the 100 Days Wars for those that played the Sky games. Yep, and reprinted for historical purposes. I'm trying to look for it. Yeah, so this is the error that happened. This is actually supposed to be liberal. Oh, I overlooked the October War. Sure. We'll do that, Crimson. Yeah, so this was a text error. This is about Liberal Kingdom. Hopefully it'll get fixed soon. Otherwise, people just use it ammunition to complain about the Misa. And we already got enough of that. This is actually about Lemon State. Okay, October War was where? Yeah, the right text, just the wrong label. Maybe it's a publishing error, if you want to just justify that in the universe. Anyways, yeah, October War. Okay, so that's what it's called officially, the Civil War. Even though it's a 2-month war. I thought they could have come up with a better name. You would assume October War is just a 1-month war. Anyways, for funsies, oh, we got some readings there. I think those are old books for Cold Steel 1. These are new. Text is a little bit small, but beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, because it's true. I think so, Divine Knight. We fought all those types of Panzer Soldats in Cold Steel 2. Yeah, some tech babble. Trails of Straightened Chrome Steel 3. And here is the crossbell stuff. Michelin. Oh yes. Ilya is gravely injured. And I guess she's still recuperating, it looks like. Oriental Street. Oh, I know you all too well, Orcus Tower. Well, it can't be helped, Crimson. It's just a very awkward situation for the Crossbell games. A mixture of PSP games that did not get ported to PC in Japan. They just have Chinese versions. And by around the time they came out, which was 2010 and 2011, we only got the very first Trails game for PSP in 2011, and second chapter did not come until 2015. And Falcom was pushing, Cold Steel games to come to the West, since those are the newer games, and the Vita and PS3 were more modern platforms. So they were just emphasizing skipping over a few games for the shinier new ones. So Crossbell Arc is just getting screwed over. But who knows in the future? It still might happen. It's not like, just because the game is old that means it's impossible to release. But there is logistics involved and all that. And it's probably going to be a money sink whoever decides to localize it. Could be Nisa, maybe Exceed again, who knows? Maybe some other publisher, since anything goes at the moment. Hey, at least they mentioned the Marca Village, even though you don't see it on the map. And, of course, St. Ursula Medical College. Lloyd's sister figure is working there as a nurse. What do we got here? Oh yeah, the Red Moon Rose books. So let's see. If I press right, we get this. The quartz menu. The arts menu, I mean. Left is item menu. Down is map. Up is backlog, message log. I keep saying backlog. Message log. Pressing the right side of the touchpad gives us this. And this lists up the bond levels. We got a lot more boxes to fill. And here's Tatiana. Look at her face. She looks a little scared. Oops. Once upon a time, Randolph/Randy was the main character. Not the main protagonist, but he was part of the core crew. To find out more of his story, play Zero Nano Kiseki, now with fan translations. Yeah, so I really don't think we're going to be doing any combat tonight. Look how slow I'm doing things. And hey there, Aurelia. Reen is so modest. I'll be back. Let me get some napkins. Okay, moving on. The Golden Rakshasa. Rakshasa. I just wanted to say the word. Like, I hear the pronunciation, I could read the text, but me saying it might be awkward. Yeah, hey, Sarah was involved in the Northumbria War. The Northumbria War. Ambria. Yeah, Osborne is conquering countries left and right. For some reason, huh? She knows that Reen is a golfer boy. Well, Reen has some student council experience. Again, I like the close-up when you start talking to NPCs. It adds a little touch to it. Let's just enjoy exploring the campus as we slowly accustom to things. Okay, there's a mandatory event here, but we'll skip out Don Sawa for now, just in case. And hey there.
Oh, Instructor Schwarzer.
Hey Wayne. Oh, did they now? So, Dora's main campus is less of an anime high school.
Yes, sir.
So, I don't know how much I'm going to be talking to the Leaves townsfolk, but... And it's like, I don't want to drive myself nuts or tire myself out from NPC chatters. But at the very, very least, I should talk to my students and my staff. Otherwise it feels wrong. And I'll be wildly inconsistent about it, so we shall see. Okay, that's Class 9's room. Hey guys.
What?
Hello, Pablo. And hello, Kyrie. Nope, Pablo's got an accent. Okay, he's a train fanboy. It does not get any better than that. Not entirely sure what it's replicating so far.
Hello!
His voice is a little weird so far. I need to hear a little more of it. Back me up, will ya?
I'm a proud Erebonian man!
Okay, that's about the voice I expected from his look. A wee extra push. I need to hear your voice, Pablo, so I can get an idea of your accent. Like, you have a Spanish name, but who knows what you sound like. Oh yeah, we already talked to Wayne here. Got everyone here other than Toa. We'll save Toa for last. It's not a mission, you silly girl. You silly girl, you. Gotta think for yourself, kiddo. Does not compute. And here she is, just flying away. Clam Soleus. People would be confused about that combat shell. She's no better than Milliam in that regard. And the layout of this place is a tad bit confusing since there's two other buildings you can go to in addition to the roof over here. So this is going to take some getting used to. Hey, Sandy.
This city is amazing!
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. And I actually didn't read it myself. There's a drama CD during Cold Steel 2 where Class 7 visit Ulster. That's Prince Oliver. Wait, no, sorry. Wait, Total? I understand Altina, but I feel like that's a mistake there. Maybe I should check it out myself. Because I thought this was during the beginning of Act 2. And Total was never an enemy. I feel like I want to give her the nickname Hurricane Sandy. The tornado I was dealing with back in 2012. Ooh, vending machine. Canned juice, canned coffee. Nice, they got pool table and everything. The branch campus has got some good stuff. And hey, is that a blade deck? Nope, nope, it's something else. Something that I'll explain later on. And we got a downstairs to it. Yeah, so looky here. We got the main building over there. We got student store, clubhouse, cafeteria, all lined up like this. Yeah, the main building has the back entrance, the front entrance. You could go to the roof there, and this is an exit from the second floor. Yeah, it's the clubhouse stuff. Oh, hey. Valerie. She looks like a rebel. Oh. Oh.
Can I help you?
Ouch. At least Sandy respects Reen. Okay, she's one of the problem students. Opening date to be determined. Cafeteria. That's a pretty big one. Of course, these two are interacting.
This one's on me.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're the best, Randy Senpai. Randy Sensei. I remember playing through the Japanese version, she was calling him Randy Senpai. Of course, I can't really fully translate that in English, so... yeah, so she calls him Randy. I'm liking that the Crossbellians are interacting. Though, technically, Randy's not from Crossbell. I don't know where he's from, or his birthplace, but he's pretty much a Crossbell resident as far as I'm concerned. Ouch. Nope, it's nothing scandalous. I bet that Yuna wanted to be a part of the special support section, but well, Rosborn ruined everything. I'm sure she knows him. Ouch. If she gets desperate. Well, that's Reen in a nutshell. And the teacher position suits him perfectly. Yeah. No, Yuna's cool though. She just has her complications. Oh, and that's her nickname, Junie. Unipie. She's cute. Well, probably off-screen thing, or maybe it's after. It's probably off game, or you know, maybe shortly after the ending of Ano Kiseki, before all this stuff happens. Like, there's been time gaps and stuff between chapters. Yeah, true. I don't know how soon did they invade after the events of Cold Steel 2 in Ano Kiseki? Like the next day, a few days later, weeks? Oh yes, a week. I forgot about that. Yeah, so there was probably some stuff going on in between that we never saw. It's not like we have a minute-to-minute basis of their going-ons. Especially in Zero no Kiseki, where they got some police duty, then there's probably a few weeks or gaps between chapters. And there was a month between Zero and Ano Kiseki, even though Randy and Tio and Ellie, the other characters, were temporarily leaving. Well, they can't come up with every single thing, I guess. And I'm just trying to justify how it could work. I wasn't paying attention to this. Thank you, message log. Well, we got a recipe book for this game. Yeah. There's just a bunch of off-screen shenanigans, I'm sure. Well, I assume turbo mode is less problematic and less expensive than the digital voice lines. And I'm going to be ignoring cooking most of the day until much later on if I want to be a completionist. Yeah. I'm used to it though. With Silent Rain. Okay, we already know about the cooking stuff. Yeah, you're cute, Gina. Yeah, I could hear you on being spoiled on that. I kind of feel spoiled too. Okay, we got these three guys here. Let's go say hello. Hello, Stark. You look responsible.
Huh, I see.
And Sydney looks like a player.
My.
And Gustav is probably, you know, the gentle giant archetype. The swim team club is pretty crowded. Oh. Yep, he's a player. He's also a Brock. And this doorway connects to the roof of the building. This is the clubhouse. Oh, we got everyone there. Oh, there's yet another floor downstairs. We got these two. Digging the hair.
I've still got a ways to go.
Hey, Leonora. Hey, Maya. Aw. Okay, that's good. Probably Kurt's in there. Kurt could probably use a lesson from Laura. She diversified a little bit, even though she's all about the way of the sword. Yep, he's gonna talk about Laura. One of the best girls. Well, if you want to work under Aurelia, knock yourself out. Laura and Sarah are best girls. So, Green knows better. Okay, so no poll time yet. And the club activities ends up leading to the cafeteria as well. The layout is a little more confusing than the main branch. Okay, we cover these areas. Yeah, it's like unlike the main branch campus, everything is just kind of interconnected into one big building. I remember what club he joins, but we'll see later. And look at you. Looks like you've seen things, Freddy. Could see that again.
I wasn't expecting you.
Well, if you have to survive, sure, on a regular basis, well... He's a wild man. He seems like a nice guy otherwise. A wonderful world of fine insect cuisine. I'm liking his lines. So he's probably going to be way big into agriculture and stuff, or cooking. Well, here's the keep. The old schoolhouse version of Leaves. And we could go in. Let's just explore around a little bit for funsies. This is mission control. And that's locked. Yeah, sooner or later I gotta use the shortcuts. I'm just kind of casually walking around everywhere. Okay, we got 2 more people here. Jessica. Luis.
Yeah.
That might be a little awkward here. Okay, she's from Emetheria, so she's a foreigner. Yeah, let's read a little bit about our students. Okay. Slacker. Yeah. Well, we're gonna be dealing with trains alright in this game. In here we have the hangar. Aw, Tita. I mean, blonde-haired woman. Young blonde woman. Yeah, she's finally get a proper introduction.
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in Class 9, Military Finance.
And Tita's growing up nicely.
Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
I think she's about 16 in this game or so. And probably in someone's canon, she defeated Weissman. Like, I have not seen anyone use Tita in the final party against him, but I'm sure it exists. Some parallel universe or something. In my canon, Olivier and Joshua was the one that finished them off in the final battle. So her grandfather is Professor Russell, and she's being a protege for G. Schmidt. So I wonder if sometime in her life she's going to be meeting and being trained under the third disciple. Yep, well, in story cutscene, yes, Kevin dealt the finishing blow and, you know, assaulted, assault Weissman. But in terms of the final boss battle, it could be anyone. And in the Sky the Third, she was working on orbital gear. Yep. Oh yes, Tita's mom she's a delight. She's sort of the opposite of Elisa's mom. Like, you know, Elisa and Tita, you know, have moms that are, you know, major technology heads. Like, but Erica, you know, she's a very family-oriented person, whereas Irina is a cult businesswoman. Snake. Do, 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 do. I'm probably not going to be playing Death Stranding right away. It's one of those games where it's like, I'm sure there's going to be a Game of the Year edition or some discount like 2 months in. So I'm just going to be getting other games instead. I could wait. And I'll probably watch one or two people stream it. I didn't comment on this yesterday because I got distracted. When Aurelia was saying, you know, everyone's in the trash bin and that, you know, we're all discarded. It's like, I was commenting, you know, Toa's not cast aside. But then what about Tita? Tita's a good girl. She's awesome. Hey, Schmidt. Yep. Albert Russell. Yeah, I guess so. Dirty Liberian. Or Dirty Foreigner. One of those. Yeah, now that I think about it, there was no... Well, there was one foreigner in the Thor's main branch campus, but Nord is a special exception since it's basically a part of Erebonia, in a sense. Yeah, she did. I was just thinking the terminology. Nani? Yeah, so she's gonna be taking care of the orphans in this game. She's our engineer girl. She's the George of this game. Yeah, Tita's very cute. Yep. She's curious as George's successor. And look, she has yellow, but it's in her hair instead of her clothes.
I'll help.
Ivy Nail. It's like, I don't know how many of these are new quartz or how many of these are changed from the translations. This is definitely new. Poison and Burn. Ivy Nail is new. Can't upgrade those yet, so I'm gonna save the 7th for that.
Thanks. Yes.
Need to upgrade those.
Thanks. I'll help.
That's the quartz, nothing yet.
Thanks.
Oh, we have to.
Yes!
Yeah, we could use healing, so here. Have Tira.
Thanks!
We did it. Exactly, Reen. Yeah, I'm sure Tita will be fine. Maybe. Well, then again, she's got a bodyguard and everything. Okay, there we go. We unlock that. Though, there is one issue with the opening the slots, and I'll explain soon. Probably from her mom. And how crazy doting she is.
I'll help! Thanks! Yes!
Upgrading, unlocking the slots is expensive. Like, the Sepith gain is little, and it's pretty costly. Yuna's not going to be the main mage. She has 4 lines. Kurt can use a magic pretty well. Altine is much better suited for arts. It's expensive. Look at that, the second line, 125 for everything. $200 for this, 100 for this, 100. Yeah. Then again, we're only dealing with 7 slots in this game.
Thanks!
And let's talk to Valibro. Oh, I'm sure Valibro knows all about Reen needing rest. Oops. Thank you, message log. I think there's one person that's going to join them later on, but I'm not going to spoil that. You know, kind of spoil that there might be someone, but Valimar foreshadowed it. So that's roughly everything here. Let's see what happens when we try to leave the campus. High speed mode. So last but not least, let's talk with Toa. I think we talked to everyone in the school. Wait a minute though, I have not seen Ash in Muse. She's pulling off her inner student council. Okay, so we have Otto. You guys getting deja vu? You'll see when the time comes, Reen. He's much more responsible than Sarah. Otherwise, he would have been like, "Hey, Yuna, go go deliver everyone those books." It sure is. Cold Steel 1 reference. Oh boy. I hope the dialogue didn't change.
I'm a proud Erebonian.
Nope. All the same. Thanks, Kyrie. And for the funsies, let me check what how other streamers I follow are doing in Cold Steel 3. So, just give me I'm just taking a small break.
Okay. 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 Now... Okay.
Sorry about that, just wanted to take a little mental break for a moment. Okay, so let's head out. Time for story progress. Oops.
Well, well, if it ain't Instructor Schwarzer.
And there's this guy.
He's from combat tactics.
Seeing you work so hard's really inspirational, you know?
And here's his introduction.
Ash Carbide. I'm in Class 8, Combat Tactics. Looked like you were really going out of your way to help all us students. You're just a stand-up guy, ain't you? Guess I should have expected that from you. After all, you are a national hero, Ashen Chevalier.
I'm just a new instructor who's fresh out of school himself. I've heard about you from Instructor Randolph. Sounds like you've got some pretty impressive skills. It's good to meet you, Ash. I'm sure I'll see you in some of my classes and during training exercises.
Yeah, sure thing. By the way, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How's it feel, flying around in your big gray doll, being the government's lapdog?
Ouch. I kind of see what you mean. Maybe they were using a model, Crimson. Yeah, she's not one for words.
Pardon me.
And then there's her.
One of the girls from military finance.
Her again.
Hello, Ash from Class 8. Instructor Reen.
Yeah, the nonchalant attitude.
You two seem to be having so much fun chatting, I couldn't help wanting to join in.
I was just about to leave. I'm looking forward to Panzer Soldat training next week. How about you?
What does he mean by that?
Oh dear. Did I interrupt something?
Oh, no, not at all. You're from military finance, right?
And here's her introduction.
That's right. I'm Muse Egret from Class 9. Do you remember me? I'm in your 4th period history lessons.
GTFO, Ash. So says Crimson.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard about you from Instructor Toa, too. We're not that far into the school year, but it's already clear you're an outstanding student.
You're making me blush. To tell the truth, I've heard rumors about you as well, Instructor. I've always thought it would make me so happy if I could get to know you better.
Uh-oh. The hair magnet, Reen's hair magnet is kicking in.
I see. Well, I'd recommend taking those rumors with a grain of salt.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier. The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
Well then.
What?
Well, I should be going now. Good day, Instructor Reen.
She's being a tease.
I hope we have a lovely school year together.
If you know what I mean. I'm eating through French fries. Just moving stuff around so I can have the plate in front of me on the table instead of the side. Oh yeah, his harem movers. I don't know why I'm keep having a hard time seeing harem. Okay, no problem. I know Dr. Pikachu's not in tonight because he's streaming the game himself. If I finish before him, we'll raid him. And I don't know what's going on with Kirito today though, so I thought she would be here at least. Already took pictures of those. Okay, this is new. That's our score system for the game, I guess. Now we went from AP to GP. And here's Reen's room. A little bit of fishing, a Japanese scroll, pictures of friendship with Tachi. Much more orderly than Sarah's room. And unlike the Thor's main branch campus and, you know, Class 7's unique dorm, everyone is sharing the same space together. Like one big happy family. We even got nameplates and everything. There's no first person mode for easier viewing. Here's Randolph's, Reen's room. Michael's. No one here, and here. You can tell his room, we could just casually barge in. Oh, I'm sure Toa wouldn't mind Reen's company. She likes him. She's part of the harem. Yeah, it'd be nice to finally check out Leaves. She's a true friend. She's always looking out for Reen. And throwing a bunch of work at him. So, this is Toa's room since we never got a chance in Cold Steel 1 and 2. Very simple, nothing really stands out. Although she's got looks like a telescope there. And really, look at the size of her room compared to the others. She's got a big girl room. She could sense him. Fancy. So many changes in the branch campus. Main campus, I mean. Everyone important is adores alumni. Yep, exactly, Reen. I'm sure Aurelia does not mind. She's much more prominent in this game, so we gotta be more friendly with her. Probably awards and stuff. He's got a few drinks here. And yes, Reen is of drinking age, I believe. And down there we got all the student rooms. 3 people are sharing this room. Ash Gustav. And Curtis sharing a room with Sydney, the player. The old class 7's been spoiled. They each got their own individual rooms. No rooming mate. Hey, sport. Well, he got them in the last minute. Yeah, Kurt is right. And we got Stark and Wayne over here. Nice little study room. Yeah, on the campus. I mean, on the dorms. How to words. I guess she's very shy around boys. Sandy, Tatiana, and Valerie's room. Interesting bunch. And then there's their room. Oh, so the girls are sharing the same floor with the boys. Scandalous. And those two are roommates. Hey, Mishi. What do you want? Well, yeah. And welcome back, Crimson, and thank you very much for the company tonight. How far did you get in the game so far? Oh. Oh yeah, exactly. Rian's a much more responsible boy. He didn't sick one of his students to be a gopher. Hmm? Yeah, she's being all soon. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Thank you, Crimson. Did you see what the dialogue says? Oh, Tita's has a very interesting roommate. So we got the sweet, innocent Tita, who does not know better about probably, you know, romance. With the flirt with the femme fatale. Yeah, I talked to Aurelia as well. Poor Tita. Let me see if I could find that picture. I'm reminded of a certain picture. Oops, I was hitting my spoon with fork. I almost called my spoon my fork. Yeah, I remember when, you know, everyone else was talking about, you know, if I recall, Colonel Richard and, you know, some sexy stuff. Or some other things. Tita's like, huh? What's going on? Maybe Agat's taught her some things. Or much to his dismay, or much to his teasing. And if all else, well, Muse is probably gonna tell her stuff. Yes, Agate's Tita senses are tingling. And Luis and Jessica, they seem to be good friends. I'll get there, Crimson, sooner or later. We're just taking things in stride. This floor is pretty big. Look at all these dots. Okay, let's do the bath. That is a spacious bath. Reen's being a king. Oh, hey there. Look at his toned body. He's being a stupid, sexy Randy. I know. Look, I'm a straight guy, no, and I'm sexually attracted to women, but I can appreciate good-looking, you know, guys or male characters and stuff like that. And Randy looks good. Look at those boys just, bathing together. And I could appreciate also good male cosplay, good, well-built, male muscled male cosplay alongside, cute female cosplays. That's another thing. Or maybe they were close enough to bathe with each other, but we never see that on screen. Does Crosswell even have proper baths? Yeah, they probably only have showers. Look at them, they're just checking each other's bodies. Don't say, Reen. I'm sure this is not going to be taken out of context. Spoilers, Randy is ex-Jaeger. We've known that since Zero no Kiseki, but for the English audience as well, here you go. Some exposition. Look at him. He's just winking at Reen. And look at them. They're just all steamy. Yeah. That's hot. So, about the women's bath. Oh. To step foot in there would be to forfeit my life. And look. Louise is nearby. She probably looked at her from the glance from the side. This is not a good moment for Reen. And there's Muse over there, across the room. She's probably side glancing as well. Reen's in trouble. I think she needs her glasses. It's not fun. It's fun not seeing things clearly, huh? Well, you see. Sure. Game training room. Kyrie just wants to be a manly man. Look at him. And also, if it wasn't apparent, there's no separation of nobles and commoners. They're all kind of mingled together in this. Yeah, he wants to put on some muscle. He wants to be his stereotype of being a cute little boy. Okay, training room has 2 entrances. And we got a fair lot of people in the dining room, which is quite big, honestly. Real big. This, this dorm is a lot bigger than the old Class 7 one. Hey Ash, nice content you're reading. I could dig it. He's just reading the articles, I'm sure. Just want to take a picture of that. I guess. Ash reads wherever he wants to read. At least Reen didn't confiscate his book. I do not comprehend. Look at her, she's just pouting. Just drinking a bottle of water. Also, you know what? I'm just kind of noticing something. Maybe I should have done this before. Maybe there might be some extra little background noise, but let me just up the mic a little bit. I didn't realize it was a little low slightly. Ah yes, Hyperdimension Millium. Well, she probably was cooking for Agate. Sandy's on point. Liberian food. Liberian? Liberian? I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. And so far I've been holding up pretty well with all the reading and stuff. Oh, Leonie's hair's clipping through the chair. Irene speaking from experience of sorts. And what are these two up to? And I see there's some books underneath the table. On the lower part of the table, I mean. Oh, you're so naughty. Hospitality, you say? Okay, so that's about everyone. We could finally sleep. So many people at night. Where's my own room? There it is. Turn to room.
Hello, Reen? Can you hear me?
I know that voice.
Oh, it worked! The connection went through! Just a sec, let me turn the video on.
Hey, Elliot.
Long time no see, Reen. Well, I guess it's only been a month since we last talked. But it's been 4 whole months since I've seen your face.
A whole 4 months.
This was Prince Oliver's doing. He gave you your Arcus too, right?
And technology sure is moving fast in Zamoria. Ooh, thank you very much for the raid, Stardust. How did The Last of Us go? You went from your, gritty, zombie apocalypse to a weeb game. Much appreciated for the continued sub, Stardust. Keep on leveling up. And you get one of the first badges. Oh, I should show you this for fun, Stardust, since you weren't here yesterday. Let me open up this. I got a limited edition of this game yesterday, and I was replicating something of mine. Does this kind of look familiar to you, Stardust? I mean, with the emote and all. I got this plushie yesterday, alongside the game, and a bunch of other stuff. Unless you're immediately left. Yep, that's Bishy, Falcom's mascot.
The special program we're using right now is called an app.
And also Stardust expect lots and lots of talking. We're not going to get any action anytime soon, hence the stream title. And Last of Us went okay?
Yep, crystal clear. Did you get taller again? Your birthday's coming up soon, right?
Oh, Reen's a Mayboy. Congratulations. I have never played much of Last of Us. I heard good things. I got the PS4 version of it. Maybe one day. So, you excited for the second game?
Congratulations on graduating, Reen. From the sound of it, there were a few issues, but I guess everything's alright now.
Okay, at least I'm glad you got something to look forward to. The main game I was looking forward to came out yesterday, and it's this. Afterwards, we'll see next year. Nothing for the rest of the year as far as I know. Like other stuff I'll be playing, but not really an excitement level.
Yeah, I started earlier this month. I was hoping I'd be able to see you in person. Along with Machias, of course.
Expectorate.
I can definitely see him going there. But it's like he's putting himself in a position to go up against his dad. I'm a little worried. Oh! You remembered?
All this promised talk and they're teasing us about it. I actually don't know what it is.
Well, it is a school. Toa's also an instructor, right? Anyone else I know working there?
And also we have Schmidt along. Some colorful characters. Our first free day and we could finally explore the town. Gotta look good for the citizens. Well, it is Oliver's pet project and all. And he knows how much they care about each other. Yep, bonding points events are back. We got bond points. You know how those work. For more information, see my playthrough of Cold Steel 1 and 2 somewhere on YouTube. Hey, looking good. Oh, I didn't notice it last time. Looks like it's the whole Erebonia map. Okay, we can watch his room. Of course, Randy has a jukebox in this room. And the same booklet as Ash. Oh, but look over here. It's hard to tell, but you could see it's a picture of the special support section. It's too bad we can't zoom in closer. Yes, sexy girl. Okay, we got 2 bonding events. Let's see who's available. Kurt, Muse. I can't see the school, and maybe can't go there yet. Which poster in Michael's room? Randy. It sort of looks like Ellie, but I actually asked a friend about it and said, nope, hair is different. Screenshotting. Yeah, totally. And you've already seen their rooms. We could raid the other students' rooms. I think this is Sydney's. Little details and all that. Oh, Kurt's got a chess set. Boys and their sexy girls. Yes, this sexy girl brand. I wonder where we could get a copy of it, you know, for study material. I think this is Pablo's. Lots of trains. Thankfully he's in Erebonia. Oh, this is Kyrie's. Let's go bother the girls. I'm sure this is very appropriate for a teacher. Oh, looky here, ship stuff. Louise and Jessica's room. Hey, Mishi. Spot the Mishi. Ah, matey. And Muse and Tita's. I'm very sure this is Tita's side. Look at all that. Oh, hey, look at that. A map of Liberal. Which pictures are these? Okay, and I kind of recognize the middle one. That's Albert on the left side of it. Oh, that's a picture of Agatha on the right. I think the left one is probably Estelle and Joshua and Ren. And Mises is fancy. And Altina's. That's our families. Of course, she's got a map of Crossbell in her room. And remember, Altina's code name is Black Rabbit. I know the layout of Crossbell pretty well since I've played through Zero and Ano Kaseki. And I think that would piss her off if she has an Erebonian map. Some nice stuff here. We got two people in here. Hey, Sydney. I mean, Fredney. Freddy. Freddy, not Fredney. Well, bottoms up. Okay, let's enjoy our bath for now. A morning bath. Who's going to be our guest today? Feels like I heard that line before. Looky here. I bet it's Aurelia's idea. That seems like it's something she'd do. Have a good night, Stardust. Thank you again for the raid. I'll try to DM you in Discord sooner or later. I feel like it's overdue. Aurelia is a rich woman. Extremely wealthy indeed. And she's a super military badass to boot. And grow. Gotta dig the little, steam touch. Toas doesn't have her hat though. She's vulnerable. Head pat. And we got a gift. Okay, let's finally go to town and just slowly get into it. Pretty crowded there. Let's see if there's any fun NPCs I would like to follow. Keeping yourself busy, Sydney.
Woo! Nice!
I recall in the Japanese version when I was playing that with the spreadsheet that there is another bonding event, but I guess we don't access it yet. There is an Altina bonding event in the beginning. I remember that much. Okay, so this is the bookstore of the game. Ooh, and toys. Ooh, nice. Oh yes, the other card game. And oh god, the other card game. Okay, this is our book series for the game, it looks like. We gotta collect them all, and I have no idea where to get them. And I probably don't want to go crazy talking to everyone. And let's go read up on the Imperial Chronicle. Oh, the news has gotten less biased again. Hey, Ireen's on the news. Oh, so you don't have the separate classes anymore? I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna stretch. Or maybe in a bit. Hey, good to see you, Richie. Again, it feels like forever. I know you've been busy and tired. I just miss you here, you know, since you're one of my oldest viewers at the moment. I'm just slowly exploring through the leaves. How you been enjoying Cold Steel 3 so far? I'm just taking things real slow and steady. You been doing good, Richie? Mm-hmm. Indeed, Crimson. Indeed, Crimson. Yes, who's gonna be in the churchy place? You been doing okay, Richie? I miss you, like I said. I just want to make sure that you hear that. Good, good. I've clocked in at 5 hours and 19 minutes, as you can see in the lower right. I mean, let's see how his profile looks like. Green Schwarzer. Yeah. Thank you for all the emotes. With a side of Floofies and Sheppies. Totally. And I mainly use the last emote to torment Floofy. I haven't been exercising the level up emote enough, but it's my very first. Let's take over here. The boutique store. Oh, that's a giant Nishi doll I see. Cheer-sama. I see a cheer-sama. Oh, for a limited time. And this over here, isn't that the penguin from Zwei, if I recall? Too many expensive things. Oh yeah. I should look at the menu for a moment. Oh. I got the physical version, so I don't get the extra DLC. And let me set up my orb mints. Okay, we'll keep that. I have no issues with the NPC translations so far. Like, it's serviceable. And the students are fine. Ouch. Yeah, Richie, let's do our best to keep positive for the both of us. And drag others with it. We have to defrost the ice cream. The ice queen, not the ice cream. Yeah, let's check out Barney's next. I have some good news for you as well, Richie. I'm taking the tomorrow and the Thursday off, so I'm going to be starting Cold Steel 3 a lot earlier, within reasonable time for you, before Sheppy's stream. And yep, Randy. Of course he's in the bar. Oh, so that's one way to learn the recipes. Yeah, it's like for the first week, let's just play a whole bunch of Cold Steel 3 and then slow things down from next week onwards. Oof, 500 Mira, but fine, to learn the recipe. Yeah, I'm digging the collector's edition. And of course, I have to replicate my emote. Not perfectly, but it's still Mishi eating popcorn. In reality. And Mishi sitting next to me. And I keep calling him Randy instead of Randolph. Yeah, so I think I'll follow these two. Let's go upstairs, then we'll talk to Randy, then I'm just gonna stretch for a bit. Nice rooms, standard. He's channeling his inner Sarah. Oh, okay. That's just how he always is. I'll be back. I'm just gonna stretch a bit, maybe just nibble on a snack. Yeah, the packaging was fine. Oh, and I just realized, thank you very much for the follow, Silver9 OS. For some reason, my notifications didn't kick in, so I apologize. Thank you very much for the follow, and enjoy the JRPG goodness. I think I have to look at my settings for a moment. Let me just quickly look at that before I forget. Yes, I apologize. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah. Chat alerts is on, so maybe it was just kind of Streamlabs acting up a little bit. Hopefully I'll get it next time. You know, enjoy the game. We're just chilling away and talking to people. Okay, let's go here next. Neo Sui on. Old Man Rod. What you said? Well, we got our fishing rod for the game. Ah yes, the Fisherman's Guild in Liberal. Gotta spread the greatness of fishing. Fishing, not frishing. How to words. Sounds like a plan, and let's have a bonding event with Muse. I remember this in the JP version. Oh, not yet then. Save it for later. So those are some of the basic places. Yeah, Capua delivery man. Green Valley Exchange. Well, our first side quest. You gotta help out the delivery man. I know how to quests. Okay, now we can unlock the branch campus. Okay, you still got the same dialogue. And now can we do the bonding event with Muse? Also, yeah, there's an Altina bonding event. Yep, let us hang out with her. The very first bonding event of the game. How do you know about him? She's a super secret stalker. You don't say.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier. The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
She knows. Oh, she's blushing. Something nice, you say? Oh boy. Ree needs an adult. Wait, he is the adult. Poor Reem. Getting him stuck in these sexy situations. Yes, she's being amusing. Fantastic. Amusing. That is all. Something innocent. She's looking cute. Well, you see... things. It was a fun little bonding event. And poor Kyrie, he just wants to be a man. A man. I need to work on that. I feel like I just want to do a little running gang of whenever I say man and Kyrie, it's like, we gotta go with man. Man. He's a manly man. Check a little bit down with our students. And we got a whole bunch of people in the swimming pool area. We got a whole 4 people. Yeah, swimming club seems to be active. Yeah, so let's go bother Altina. She's in the courtyard. And we got a little event over here. And some mandatory stuff. Yeah, poor Altina. She needs to she needs to figure out what club she wants to join. And it's an internal struggle with her. Look at sad Altina. Yes, let's help the Altina. Sorry, Kurt. Ladies first. Bonding with Reen's future daughter. She's been modified to do these kind of activities. You don't say. Yeah, you could say that, Crimson. There you go. And hey, it's a second girl into the group, just to kind of balance out the ratio a little better. Or at least it's a 50-50 ratio if Gustav's not joining. So it begins. Yeah, Stark is probably the Klein of the group, you could say. And Leonora is the Laura. We'll just slowly explore places. And we got a little quest here, it looks like. Yeah, let's offer to help. The spice must flow. Okay, no one here at the moment. Jean is cute, so let's help her. So we visited the clubhouse area and the cafeteria. Only one person on the second floor. Oh, hey, Altina, just chilling in the piano room. The music room, I mean. So she's both extremely wealthy, a warrior, and a bit of an artist. Yep. She's a superwoman. She's probably got many suitors, but none of them can best her in combat. But I can imagine her just determining, you know, her spouse, you know, if she could fight them on equal footing. Or yeah, maybe Wallace. I feel like I mixed up my wording. I feel like I can imagine Aurelia, you know, picking out a husband if, you know, he could beat her in combat. Okay, we got a few people on the first floor. Nurse Toa on standby. I'm really loving the NPCs, you know, so far, and just enjoy talking to them. The students are fun to talk to. I'm liking the staff. And, oh god, Titania. You're with Ash. You know, it looks like, you know, Ash over here is a carnivore, and Tatiana is just a delicate herbivore that's afraid of getting eaten. What an odd pairing. Ash, even though he's such, you know, a delinquent type of character, and, you know, throwing in a few harsh words to Reen, he is interested in literature. So is Ash just gonna write about sexy girls story? I don't see... Titania doesn't look like a yaoi lover. Yaoi. Unless she's a secret fan. Then that wouldn't surprise me. Hopefully Tatiana's not gonna get a heart attack from Ash. I feel like I'm having a hard time describing the words with Ash. It's like he's a delinquent, he's being a brat, he's kind of crass towards Reen. And no real respect for authority. It's just I feel like I have trouble words trouble with words articulating or conveying certain things. I trip myself all up like that. Oh, poor Ash. Oh, Ash is probably soon. That wouldn't be a surprise. Good luck. Bye. And hey, Michael. And here's Michael being all no nonsense. And there's Sandy. Oh boy, Freddy. Well. Well, I hope they like insects. Hey, maybe the food is good. You never know. He does seem to be a survivalist, so he needs to make edible stuff.
Thank you.
Margarita. But I think Freddy is a more sensible person, whereas Margarita is just a total creep. And she's using illegal drugs, probably. So this is both a cooking club and a farming club. And I guess technically the gardening club. Oh hey, is this a good spot for fishing? No? Oh well. Strong and powerful, alright indeed. Aurelia is Little Miss Perfect. I don't know why I said little. Aurelia is Super Miss Perfect. Yeah, Louise over here is just taking her sweet time. So we'll be going at this for like another 20 minutes until it hits 1 o'clock. And here's Pablo. And Tieta's already taken. Thanks, Valibro. And then there's Schmidt. Uh-oh. Let us walk away. Alright, so that's everyone from the branch campus. Or I should just say campus. Let's check out some of the other places we haven't gone to yet. There's this place over here. Oh, that's a cute little Cerberus.
That's weird. Could've sworn I put the RPG launcher in here.
Her voice is a little bit weird. This might take a little getting used to.
I leave it sitting in the shipping container, maybe?
Yes, you heard it right, Reen.
Oh, you a customer? Welcome to the exchange shop, 9 Volley.
Hey, it's Jingo. Yeah, she was from Zero and Ano Kaseki. Her mom runs a black market shop slash exchange shop. She's a bratty little girl, but she had her moments in the Crossbell games. Probably one highlight is, she kicked Olivia slash Oliver off a roof. That he was making too much noise on top of her shop.
You want bullets? Pills? We can get pretty much whatever.
Yep, nearly killed Oliver at once. She's running some underground goods. Isn't she like 12 years old though, and she's running her own shop? Yes, legally. Yep. She sure does. No, it's innocent. Innocent Leaves Town has a black market. I'm definitely going to be interacting with her. That puppy store, wait, what? That's, I feel like that's an error or something. Look at those eyes. I think I'm good for now.
I got some good stuff.
The good stuff. Yeah, you know what? I'm liking her voice. I decided.
Done already?
Okay, we got a little star here, so let's check out the private home. Hey, old lady. Oh, she's disappointed at the current generation. Hello. What do we have here? The Life of Toma Tonia, Part 1. Once upon a time... Well, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I was watching a stream a few days ago of OMG Floofy. She managed to bring Reed's voice actor Sean Chiplock along as sort of a promotional thing for Cold Steel 3. They were just mostly goofing off, and apparently she was making them read this book, you know, with voice acting and everything. It was hilariously awesome. Yes, as expected of Floofy. I can generate, you know, reactions from her, you know, out of like her or a lot of other streamers, but this is a cool, chill place, and at least try to be informative, even if I mess up my words a lot. So I appreciate those who are currently watching still. Well, since now, Crimson, this is a special tale. I want to read more of this story, so I'm hoping to find the other books. Alright, sounds good. I am slowly getting a little tired. I have been reading a whole lot for nearly 4 hours. So I think in a little bit I'm going to be calling it a night. Oh, we haven't been here either. Yeah, that's where Kurt is. No, too bad. We don't have the bonding event with you. It's too late.
This might be a good spot for fishing.
So it begins.
There!
The fishing minigame is different in this game.
Got a bite! This is promising.
Don't break the line. There we go.
I got it!
1 out of 25. Gotta get them all.
There!
Got a
And
bite!
there's no real set limit to how much fishing
Nice.
you can do. You can do as much or little as you want. Well, at least it's not a tiring button sequence.
Not bad at all.
Okay, we'll do it one more time. And let me double check the controls.
There!
Ugh.
Got a bite! This is promising. Not bad at all.
Yep, just one fish. And let's just go to the mayor's house. And I think that'll be basically it for the night. A big place. The name Haddock sounds familiar. He seems like a nice guy. Maybe I'll be visiting him a fair bit. So that's about every building except Radio Trista. And we'll be continuing that by tomorrow. Let's go save. And we're calling it a night. We made some good progress, lots and lots of talking. Just slowly getting a feel for things, taking things nice and slow. And let's go bother Dr. Pikachu. I don't know how soon he's going to be finishing. Is he still streaming? Yes, he is, so let's go bother him. He's been coming to the channel a lot, so let's give him some support. I'll be continuing this tomorrow around noon Eastern time. I'm taking time off from work, partly to rest, partly to play more Cold Steel. So we'll be doing extra streams and early streams on tomorrow and Thursday. Unless something happens and I have to go back to work. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.